Hi class, Dr. Duncan here. Hope all is well. I wanted to take the opportunity to provide you with an overview of our Blackboard course and additional resources and just kind of provide you with the lay of the land for the course so we can get off and set a good foundation for the remaining of this semester. So as you know, this is a dedicated online class, so everything will be facilitated via our LMS, Blackboard. Each week, I will post an announcement. You will probably receive about 2 to 3 announcements per week. I typically post the announcement and also send them to your email. So I would encourage you to ensure that you're checking your student email at least 3 times a week, because you never know when I'm sending information or providing you with additional resources that may be of assistance for your assignments and or paper. Instructor information is where you will find all of my contact information, my office hours, office location. The syllabus, which we will come back to as well, will provide you with the policy and procedures from the university, your assessments, exactly what we're looking at, your learning objectives for the course, and again, it reiterates my contact information. Assignments. Each week, your assignments will be posted under this tab, Assignments. As you can see, this week we're currently on Module 1. Module 1 runs from August 19th to August 26th. Please note that all assignments are due by 9 a.m. on the due date. So 9 a.m. on that due date. When you click on the module this week, you see the week of welcome and tasks. Click on that tab and you have detailed instructions about what you need to do going forth. If you have trouble navigating, I'm going to pull it over here so you can see right over here the screen. This is where you can toggle to between the different assignments. The plagiarism tutorial quiz. This is a time-intensive assignment. It's not necessarily a challenging assignment as far as the content. I think what's challenging is really getting an understanding of what plagiarism is. The quiz is designed to truly assess whether you've mastered what plagiarism is. So with this, it takes a couple times before you can successfully pass this. So I would encourage you to start working on this. Set aside time so that you can work in chunks of time to take notes as you prepare to take this quiz. This is not going to be a quiz you can just log on and take it within 5 minutes. You will need to read and take notes. Once you have successfully completed the quiz, you're going to upload a copy of your certificate. That's what that submit certificate is. It's a copy of your actual certificate from successfully completing that tutorial. And you see 9 a.m. is when that is due. Introduction discussion board. Not sure what happened there. Your introduction discussion board. This week, you're just posting an introduction. You would click here to launch your discussion board. Yay, we have a number of students who've already posted. I have had the opportunity to go and read some of the introductions. Remember, you are posting an initial reply, introducing yourself to the class with a photo, and also responding to your classmates. So that's where you would go, and that's create a thread. You're going to put your introduction, write your narrative there, and then you scroll down to the bottom and you would attach your photo there. I'm going to go back out through assignments just to bring us back to where we left off at. So after you do your discussion board, we're going through there, sorry about that. But I wanted to actually give this a real life walkthrough. Keys to successful online course PowerPoint. You are responsible for reviewing that. I would like for you to review your course syllabus. Make sure you understand the Netiquette guideline and take the Shepherd library orientation. Again, now for these particular assignments, you're not submitting anything. You're just completing these tasks. Now, here's what I really want to make sure you know how to do, and it's imperative that you do this during this week. You need to enroll in the Cengage Mind tab for our class. So, where it says enroll in Cengage, you would click to launch. If you already have a website, an account, you would put that information in. If you do not have an account, then you would register for an account there to actually create your account with Cengage. And then review your last task right here will be review your student orientation. So right here is where I really want you to, let me make sure, I think, is this blocking? Oh, so I have my pop-up blocker on, but it's not letting me change my pop-up blocker. But to ensure that you click here and register and enroll in the class, because your weekly quizzes will be administered through MindTap. So I want to make sure you know to complete that. Next, under the assignments tab, so once you complete your assignments, then you will submit that. So essentially for this week, you have 3 tasks that you're submitting. You're submitting your certificate, your introduction discussion board, and enrolling in the Cengage. Those are your 3 tasks that you're actually submitting. Now you have other tasks that you must complete as far as the orientations. Your discussion board, this will also be embedded into each module. Remember, a module represents a week, so your discussion board will also be embedded into your modules. But if you just want to click directly on there, that's that. And then your grades, an opportunity for you to review what your grades are in the class. Now, email is if you're trying to email students or myself from Blackboard. You can select all. I would not recommend that unless that's what you are intended to do, but you can select users. And what you would simply do is just move the name over. So if you wanted to email me, you would just slide that over. And your subject, if you email directly from Blackboard, your course and subject information already pre-populates, and you just put the subject in addition to that. If not, I really need for you to list your course and section number when you email me. But this is a list of our class our class roster. So if you need to email anyone, that's where you would go on that email tab to email anyone, and just select what user you're wanting to use. Or if you want to email all of the students, that's how you would go through with that. NCCU resources, this information talks about student support, academic support, so make sure you peruse that information and you're aware of the different services here. And then your optional criminal justice resources. I've provided this to talk about APA writing, successful writing in criminal justice, as well as statistical resources. So again, I think this would be beneficial as you start writing your papers. I wanted to provide you with a little information there that will be readily accessible for you. So I would encourage you to navigate through and review some of this information. So now let's take a look and discuss what this class is all about, right? So what will we be doing in this class? When you log in, you will see an interactive syllabus. And this interactive syllabus allows you to just toggle between what you want to know easily. So class format, once you click on there, the screen will go right there to this class format, and it tells you. Right here, it tells you specifically you need to log in at least 4 times a week. Now, does that mean I'm going to deduct points if you're not logging in 4 times a week? No, but it's going to behoove you to log in at least 4 times a week. It explains that this is a writing intensive course. What I want to kind of focus on under the class format are your assessments. What am I using to assess you? Each week you will have a discussion board. It's your responsibility to complete your initial discussion board by the Thursday of that week. All initial posts must be posted by Thursday. Your replies must be posted by Monday of the close of for the due date at 9 a.m. So initial posts are due Thursday, and then your replies must be posted by that Monday. And I do that because it's sometimes what I've noticed when I haven't had that due date of the initial post, we have students who have gone and they've done their initial post, but they can't reply, and everyone waits to the last minute. So to kind of avoid that, I have imposed a due date for your initial post. Points will be deducted if your initial post is not posted by Thursday. So it's important that you post your initial post by Thursday and then your replies by that Monday. So you have an initial post and you must reply to at least a minimum of 2 students. And your discussion board will provide details as far as what that looks like, what your discussion board post needs to look like. How, resources, APA, in-text citation. We will discuss that further. Next, quizzes. In this class, you will have a quiz every week. It's a chapter quiz, and this quiz is actually through the Cengage Mind tab. That's why it's important that you actually go ahead and enroll as a user. So starting next week, you will have a quiz. Quiz is 25 questions. It consists of multiple choice, true and false, fill in the blank, and short answers, and that will be a kind of an overview of that particular chapter. Your midterm exam, you will have a midterm in this class, and your midterm 2 will be a combination of the material we've discussed up for the first 9 weeks, and it will consist of multiple choice, fill in the blank, or short answers. Your journal article analysis, you are required for this writing intensive class, you will submit a minimum of 2 referee journal articles on the same topic. That's what you're going to look at. And we're going to go through the details of what this assignment is going to look like in the specific requirements. But I want you to notice that you do have pretty detailed instructions as far as what I'm looking for in your journal articles. So be sure to take time to read through your journal article analysis and what that entails. So with this, I will not be providing you with the articles. I'm actually leaving it up to you. I want you to find something of interest to yourself and when we do our analysis. But it has to be 2 articles of the same topic. And we'll go through and talk about the themes that's discussed in the article and do a compare and contrast. During the last week, you will submit a research paper. This provides you details about your research paper. Your research paper must be 5 pages in length, and that is not including your cover page or your reference page. The actual body of your paper should be 5 pages, 12-point Times New Roman, double space. We will talk more about that as we approach that, but I want you to know and have that on your radar about the research paper. Ticket out the door. Ticket out the door, we'll have 8 of these throughout the semester, so probably every other week. And what that is a response to 321. So this is a blog. You will see, I'll show you over where you will see your ticket out the door. It will be embedded in the module, and there's also a separate tab for that. But with your ticket out the door, you need to share 3 things that you learned from that particular module that you found interesting, 2 things that you were kind of muddled on, like you didn't fully understand that, or you needed some additional clarification, and then 1 aha moment, something that you were surprised about in that module. And this can come from the videos that we may watch in class, from the actual content, the PowerPoint, anything. This is time for you to reflect, and this is a blog, so this is not a discussion board. This is just you answering doing the 3, 2, 1 in a blog format, and I'll show you on the side where that will be. It's currently not visible because we do not have a ticket out the door this week. So here's everything that we discussed kind of in the pie format, so you can kind of see what's being weighed. You see ticket out the doors, 800 points, discussion boards, your quiz, midterm, research paper, your journal article. These are the points. Here's the point value for where you're trying to shoot. Remember, we want to earn a C, a minimum of a C, right? That's our goal for everyone, at least a minimum of a C. All right, let me go down to the course schedule to outline some things to put on your agenda just so you can have it down. Your midterms in Module 6. So during Module 6, you will have your midterm. Your journal article analysis is due November 11th, that's in Module 12. So November 11th in Module 12. And then your final paper for this class will be due on December 8th by 11:59 p.m. So make particular notes of those particular dates. I would take notes of those particular dates. And then this just provides you like a big picture. I have every module, the open date and the due date, every module outlined for the open date and the due date. I think that's pretty much what I want to go over. The most important thing, like I said, to ensure that you get into the Cengage. So please make sure you sign up with your Cengage account. Email me if you have any questions or concerns. If you have not validated yourself, your account, so you have outstanding balance or something you need to do, please be sure to do that before you are dropped from class. I'm gonna just go right over here one more time so we can see everything. Just go through. Remember, each week all of your modules are under assignment. How course works. This is where you will also find information about your specific assignments regarding your article analysis in your paper. That's where you will find this here as well. And this is a copy of the book that you have. And with MindTap, please note that you also, it's a digital book as well. So you're able to access and read that material on the go on your mobile devices if that's more convenient for you. So I think that's pretty much it. Just wanted to give you this overview. Navigate through Blackboard with you, try to answer any questions, making sure you know how to email your fellow classmates as well as email myself, how to contact me if you need to contact me. Here's all of my information right here. And please do not hesitate to call. I do plan on holding some live lecture sections in the evening. They're not required, just an opportunity for us to come on and kind of have live interaction and converse with one another. So additional information is forthcoming about that. You can also see here my virtual office hours. I'm willing to meet with you virtually anytime. We just want to schedule that, and we can do that through WebEx, or we can do a video conference. So if you prefer to talk, or if you work after, late hours, or you get off early, I'm definitely here for you and to work with you on this academic journey. So let's go ahead and get this semester started. I'm really excited to work with each of you. Use this week to really try to acclimate yourself with Blackboard, navigate these different tabs, and see if you have any questions. One question that I usually receive, I will let you know, will I open all of the modules? So usually after like the first 3-4 weeks, I will try to open modules in like 2 to 3 increments, so you will be able to work ahead if you would like. So I do plan on doing that. I was trying not to talk too long, but it looks like it still went to like 17 minutes. So feel free to call me or stop by the office or email me if you have any questions. Have a great day.